Hello everyone, this is Bernice at the Napping Mouse, and in today's video I want to show you how I made this bag here. Now this is called Wicked Fun Treat Bag Take 2. I'm going to show you how to use the exact same bag, the exact same paper, size, everything, but switch it up a little bit to actually look like a bag. It's got a small little thing here, okay? Perfect for parties, for the kiddos, or for your best Halloween buddies, okay? Now grab your favorite drink and let's get crafting. Supplies that you're going to be needing, I'll go backwards actually. You'll be needing some kind of ribbon here. I'm going to concentrate on this one because this one's a beautiful, beautiful ribbon from Waste Not Paper, and this one is called BEET. I still have a few of these. This is 1/4 inch and it comes in 10 yards, okay? And I've got a few of them still for sale, so I'll have that link down below. And then grab yourself some other treats. Actually, well, I've got these two right here too. This is from the Dollar Tree, but I'll be mixing and matching both of these here. I just think they're going to be so adorably sweet. Look at those two together. Yeah, that will look really nice. Okay, and then treats here. So what I'm going to do for this one is I have this Studio G small, and this one is acid free, and I believe this is in black. This one here I did get from the Dollar Tree, and so these are some stickers. And then this one was a Halloween treats that I made last year, so I'll have that link down below if you're interested in looking at that. But yeah, we're going to keep it really simple. And then I've got this here, that this one is from Studio G, and it's just a little spider, and I just thought how cute it would be to stamp your little things here and then add some stickers to it. So that's the treat that I'm going to use. And of course you can use candy or little books or jewelry, whatever you want to do. A hand lotion, the mini size hand lotion, but yeah, that will look really, really nice. So this is my first digital that I created. I'm going to create this here, but not in this video. In another video I'm going to create this little treat bag, and with the card, and it's got some of these other things and the instructions. This one here is one of the backgrounds that you choose. Now I did this fit to page, but if you do actual size on your computer, I mean, you're gonna have to test out your printer though, but when I do actual size, it bleeds all of it, so you get none of these white lines, okay? So that's one of them. And then here's another that I created. And I didn't do these little things. I created the whole border, the whole page here, but this here, I forgot her name that I'm using, but I'm going to have that link down below so you can check her out. She's on Etsy, and she has a lot of great little characters like these, okay? And then here's another one that I did create the background paper, but not these little things here. These were all from the one artist that I'm talking about, okay? So, and then also this is what it comes. So you're going to get 4 little characters here, 4 little sayings here, and then some little sentiments here if you do so. I've got some that I went ahead and I fussy cutted them out. This one I used already. And then I fussy cut this guy and this lady, but I'm going to be using this lady here. And this paper here is from Waste Not Paper, and the name of it is BEET. I do have that 8.5 by 11. It does come in a package of 10, and I'll have that link down below. But I have other colors as well if you're interested, so go ahead and take a look at my website, okay? So the paper that I decided to use is that and this background paper, just to let you know that if you wanted to print it in the back of this, okay, if you're going to use it as a card or something like that, or if you wanted to print it in the back of this here so that this has, like, it's two-sided. The paper also that I'm using, this 8.5 by 11, is called White, and that's also from Waste Not Paper. It has a little bit of thickness to it. I would say that it's about as thick as having 2 copy papers together. I don't know what the pounds are per se, but if I find that out, I'll have that link down below. Okay, so now that I have my 11 inch or 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and I'm going to use this one here, I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it over, flip it over to the other side, and I'm going to fold it again, and making sure that the seam is in the middle here, and then having at least 1/4 of an inch, just like we did with the treat bag. Okay, so I've got this one here. You'll see a score line there, but it is necessary. I was going to do something else and then I kind of changed my mind. So, but anyways, I'm going to do that. And now get your glue and go ahead and run a thin line. Now, I prefer to use liquid glue. Art glitter glue dries pretty fast. So, yeah, this is what I prefer. But if you have a, what do you call that, the tape runner, that will work just fine, okay? So, but press firmly to adhere. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom part over here and you're going to flip it up. And you can do it 1 inch. As you can see, I'm not even measuring anything. I'm just kind of eyeballing it at this point, and I'm going to burnish the score lines there, and then open the bag this way. Now make sure that it's pointed over there, because sometimes it'll get stuck, and so that's what you do. And now go ahead and fold, but you're going to make sure that the line here, the fold line here, matches this line here, okay? And once you got that, then go ahead and crease the edges. And now repeat to the other side, okay? And now what you're going to do is fold the bottom part here. You're going to go up, but you're going to go a little bit above this line here, okay? So just a little. And then go ahead and fold and crease. And now you're going to do the same thing to the top. But when you do, just make sure that the angle that you create here is pretty much the same angle that you create over here, okay? And so I've got that. If the angles are not like kind of the same, then your bag is going to be off. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we're going to glue this down. So I'm going to add a thin layer here. Okay, and then go ahead, fold, and press firmly to secure. Now you'll need if you have a score pad, it'll work really great. If you don't, then just make sure a ruler, and you can make sure that it is its edge. So if you want to measure here on the side, in my case it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and so I would measure 5/8 over here. Mark a little tick mark and then match this here, okay? But I've got my score line here, so make sure that you get this this point, okay? And then over here as well, you're going to see that point right there. That's what you want you to score it, okay? And now we're going to put these 2 away, and you can put your scoreboard away as well. And now what we're going to do, well, you can fold it this way and then this way on both. You don't have to crease a score line at this point. If you choose to do so, that's fine. But go ahead and open the bag. Oops, how did I get you closed? Oh, because when I closed it up, okay. Well, I am just having, like, I'm all thumbs when it's coming to this project, and I don't know why, because it is really an easy project. All right, there we go. Now we're open it up, and now you see you've got the score line that you've just created here, and it's going to match perfectly to the point, because we went that one extra step to make sure that it did match the point. So there we go. And once you do that, then go ahead and crease your score line. Whoops. Okay, come on, work with me here, work with me here. There we go. Perfect. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. just got to work with it. This bag, the paper that I'm using from Waste Not Paper is really good paper. It's not too thick that it's hard to fold, you know, and get it to maneuver to the way you want it to. And it's not too thin, then it's going to fall apart on you. I mean, it's really the perfect weight. Okay, there we go. Did we get it? Okay, perfect. There we go. And now I've got my bag here. And now I'm just fiddling with it and just making sure that it all works. And now you can go ahead and use your bone folder and then make sure that the bag is all nice and neat and working for you. And look how adorable this is. You can use any kind of paper. You can use scrapbook paper that you don't have, I mean, haven't been using for a while. Yeah. Now, here's something completely optional. You don't have to do this, but if you wanted to make it look like a vintage looking bag, then go ahead and get some pinking shears and cut it. Or if you have any kind of other decorative shears, that'll work as well. Okay, and then this would be scrap. And let's put this away. And now for the fun part, we're going to add our goodies. And so this is the one that I had done, so I'll leave that link down below. These are some stickers that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then this one I had in my stash that I never used. And now I am looking for that little stamp. Did you get my stamp? Did you get my stamp? Oh, here it is. My little spider stamp here. So this is going to go all well. Now, for Halloween, I really stopped passing out candies. I just like to, I prefer to give these kind of goodies, you know, first of all, because I love stationery. And secondly, they get a lot of treats as it is. And so why should I have to, you know, why should I get more for them? Okay, so now for this one, you're going to fold it a few times, and so we're going to fold it accordion style, going back and forth like this, and I like to do it about 3 times. Okay, so don't need to measure, don't need to score, and then we're going to 3, here's the 4th one. Okay, so that'll be like that. And then I'm going to take this here, I did get at the Dollar Tree, and so I like it a lot. And look how cute, and it's little glittery here with all these ghosts, and it does work well. But I'm going to use this here. Now, this satin ribbon is really good quality, okay? Very, very high quality. Great for party favors, great for wedding decor, or even just wrapping a nice gift. I mean, you're talking, I love to use this one here. So, but I do have some of this one here. This one is called BEET. BEET, and then and I've got some of that. I've got some other colors too as well that I've used in a lot of my journals. But okay, so then next what you're going to do is make sure this all matches really well, and that's in the center like that. I mean, you can kind of still see the ghost over there. Okay, now I'm going to get a paper clip. Now I have this paper clip in my stash, and yes, I have to have it decorated because it's in my craft room. So get yourself a paper clip or some kind of clip, and then I'm going to use this twine that I've got, and I'm going to tie it just to hold this together. Now this ribbon here is going to end up being like a belly band, so they don't have to tear the bag, they don't have to rip open the ribbon or cut the ribbon. You know, it is a belly band for this bag. Okay, so I'm gonna tie it tight, but see how it has a tendency to loosen? If you take the ribbon or the 2 ends of your twine and tie it like this, okay, it doesn't come loose no matter what I do. Okay, so there you go. And then I'm going to cut that off. If you want to add like a little, like tie it off in the end, you can do that. I'm not going to do it for this. If it frays, that kind of adds to the whole Halloween, you know, look to it. So yeah. All right, so there you go. Now I can lift this up a little bit, and I think it looks cute. If I was to stop here, it's beautiful. And it was, I mean, you're just having a really nice looking package here. Okay, but I've got my little friends that I wanted to add, so I'm going to add one of my little friends. Okay, so I've got these here that I've already fussy cut, and look at him. He's adorable, and he would look really, really cute right there. But the person who I want to give it to, I want to put it there. And then I've got these little sayings here. I've got the Boo Crew, Wicked, Ghouls, haha, if the broom fits, fly, monsters, witch, please. And so I'm going to do, oh, I could do the fabulous. That's really nice right there. So, hey, let me do that. I'll cut it a little bit to make it match. If you want to give it a more distressed look, then you can go ahead and ink the edges. I'm just going to leave it like this. And so I use the pinking shears to cut it. Now, this here also is BEET. This is an 8.5 by 11 paper that I'm using, and I'm using it as a background, and I just think it looks fabulous. Yes, and these are meant to match each other. So this is the 8.5 by 11 text paper in BEET, and this is the 1/4 inch satin ribbon in BEET. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use FabriTak for this one, since we've got fabric, so we're dealing with paper on fabric. And I'm going to put a strip, ooh, okay, right there, that's a little bit much, and I didn't mean to do that. So when you do that, when you add too much glue and you want to take it off, just add another thing that you're going to glue down so it can take some of it off. Now I'm going to put her right there and hold her down, because FabriTak will take a little bit longer to dry than the art glitter glue, but it works out fabulous. It's really, oh, fabulous. Look at that. So I could put it here, I could put it down here, or I could put it like maybe underneath here. Let's see. What do you think? I'm actually going to just put it on top of her, only because I want the belly band to come off and not obstruct this. Okay, and I've got a lot of glue on this already. Okay, folks, so there you have it. It is done. To let me know what you think, and if you do create one, go ahead and put it on the hashtag. It's the hashtag _napping_mouse, and I'll have that in the link below, so you can see it. But yeah, I hope you do create this, and if you do, I would really love to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.